Hello, my name is Suckit. We are playing All The Mods Gravitas. And, getting a little grim out here, folks. Our max health is starting to fall because our diet isn't varied enough. It's like always cold and wet. But last time, we did manage to dig ourselves down to the schist layer. Now we're going to see if we can actually get a block of this stuff by clearing off all 6 faces. Sure looks like it. Fantastic. That's good news. Now, I wish it was lighter. Alright, I finally got rid of that FPS display. I don't like the plain text up there, always on. We're supposed to do something. Every time with that. We're supposed to do something with this. It's not... I think we're gonna need to get a copper prospector's pickhead first. So I don't know what we're gonna do with it in the meantime. We do, however, finally have ourselves a saw blade. We made that last time. We should be able to combine it with a stick, maybe? Okay, there we go. Now we can get a copper saw. Now, I am hoping that we can... Okay, so we can use this to make lumber if only we had some logs. Okay, here's some logs. Let's see how we... That's clay. Let's see how we do here. We can get 24 lumber. Now, what can we do with it? I think it's actually quite a bit. Oh, we can make a spoon. We can make bookshelves. We could make some of these barrels. I think those are important. Can we make crafting table? We can make beds if we had wool. Oh. Let's, if we had wool cloth, which we don't. We can make a composter. The question is, and we could go steal one from that one villager. How would we go about... Okay, so workbenches first. So it looks like we're making planks after all. There we go. There's our workbench. It recognizes it. And now we can make ourselves a good old-fashioned vanilla crafting table. So the next thing I want to investigate is a okay, yeah, no, alright. That's not happening, is it? We have item barrels. That looks promising. And we have these kinds of chests. How do we make... Okay, so we could make one right now. Hey! Oh, and the sun's rising. Okay, we don't have a whole ton of space in here, but we can finally do something with, like, all of this stuff we're dragging around. Now, we're going to need to find more copper soon. But we're also going to need to find more diverse food. You can see how our max health is only 744. I think we started at 950. And it's basically because, okay. It's basically because we've only been living on salmon. But here's some cabbage. That's a start. Now, we can probably... Okay, well, with brine, we could make it into brined cabbage. If we had a soup pot, we could make a filling soup, which never expires? Really? Doesn't have any nutritional value. We're gonna eat this right now. Oh, our health went down yet again. Okay, that's perhaps not what I was hoping for. Now, there is some wild wheat out here, which is going to be very handy. We are getting seeds from it. We got to use the hoe. But I'll tell you, I've found all kinds of silver. And there's chromium around. But what I really need is some more copper so we can make a prospector's pick, and not having an awful lot of copper related luck. Finally found some. Okay, I found, we got a little bit more back at the house, but I found what I'm hoping is gonna be enough to get us started. We also need to get some farm going, like, immediately. Boy, that goes down a long way. Yeah, it's kind of spreading out. Don't have a lot of great farming options yet. So we're gonna kind of build out into the river here. And farm like down here. Now we're gonna make ourselves another knife. I think we can do this with stone. And we can get some wheat grain. And we got some straw. And we can do the same with some similar rye that we found. Now these actually both have a little bit of saturation to them. If we had a cairn or a handstone, like, you know, some of that might be possible to get, now that I think about it. But first things first, we need a prospector's pick. I'm just gonna only fill the exact amount of the exact amount of copper that we're gonna use here. Let's put that down. We got our straw. I think we have that many logs left. We are a little low on logs. We'll have to go get some more sometime soon. Fill our old pit kiln back up. Got our fire starter. Alright. That's gonna be a while. We got our pick mold, we got our stick, we're ready. Alright. Well, that's cooking up. Thought I'd see what else we can do with these planks. Quite a few things. I wonder if we make fences with them directly. We can make log fences. We can actually make a lot of them. But let's see, if we had oak. Okay, no, it takes the planks. And we'll probably be using, well, we can always get more, right? We can always get more. We're gonna make some fences. No, we're not. Okay, it's not sticks, it's lumber. They're down here somewhere. I'm not sure where. But this will give us a couple. We'll probably need some more, but I guess we're gonna use fences for the windows, at least for the time being. We have something here. We can also, with the lumber, make ourselves a couple of doors. It's not dangerous out here, like the way Minecraft is normally dangerous. We can just kind of hang out at night, which is good because we're nowhere near having a bed. We have berries growing over here. Are those ready yet? I can't tell. Alright, we're almost done here. Let's pick it up. Let's get our cast in there. Very, very nice. And we'll have to let this cool off. Now we should have this thing. Let's see. Yep. There we go. And we can craft it with a stick and finally get ourselves a prospecting pick. Now before we go too far, because we're going to be doing some mining, we do want some supports. We're going to make, I think, 2 sets of these. That'd be good. We had been digging up, or picking up tetrahedrite out here. I wanted to see, how does this thing work? How do you do this? You shift click? Let's see. Go back here, back and to prospecting. Let's see. Small node, centered on the block clicked. Found nothing. What about up here? Found nothing. What about over here? Okay, and that's using up a little bit of durability now and again. I see. Nothing, nothing, and more nothing. You would think that with all the copper we found around here, there'd be something somewhere. Medium sample of tetrahedrite. Okay. So there's one somewhere around here. We've got at least some kind of tetrahedrite. Tell you what we could use, though, if we're going to be digging down here, are some torches. But let's carve just a little bit of this out. I don't know how what's the best way to get down, but we're gonna see if we figure it out. Okay, we got like a whole big thing up above us here. That's not nerve-wracking at all. Yeah, okay. It'll take 3 of them and put them right there. And that should actually give us quite a bit of support in this general area. It said, seemed to be talking about quite a bit up in the book there. But we'll see how it actually does and hope we don't just die down here. Now this is how you make torches, by the way. Well, looks like one of our support beams came down. We lived through it. What we're looking for, I think it's right beneath our feet. Like, we got large sample, very large sample. But it's been tricky getting down there. Okay, so I did a little research, and we can just... Oh! Huh! We can take a long fall. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's just right up there. Whoops. Yeah, all that was a waste of time. We could have just dug down. Like a 1x2 with ladders. Now we know. Now I think this gives us some kind of slow fall. This, whatever this ghostly shape is, which is nice. We've still got it. Little reward. So I want to find nothing. Yeah, there's the very large sample. So what I would really like is this clear up to the sky. Ow. Alright. Well, this should be fine. There's nothing above us in these 2 spots. We'll see how we do. Oh my gosh. We're like right here. Or we haven't even like gone anywhere. That was like the first block I dug down. So we got a good amount right there. I don't mind if this collapses. Because what I want is that right there. So that's, oh, there's just one thing up here. Oh, that's silly. Okay. We can take this down. Let's, yeah, let's get into it. So what do we get? Okay. Okay, so 4 of those will give us a tool. That's nice. Well, let's see what else we can get in here. A little nerve-wracking. Okay, I did something wrong. Beam came down, so did everything else. Well, that's the way it goes. We did live through it. So that's good. Okay, like immediately happened again. We might not live through it again, and I might not really understand these birch support mechanics, so we're gonna ladder on out of here. Let's see what we got from the death anyway. We got an enchanted book, which we can't really do anything with right now. So, up here, we have this, right? Wrong? Stop that. You notice right away, to do this, to make our first anvil, right? Okay, so one of these specific blocks. Okay, okay. So we'll, this one is just a curiosity, apparently. Alright, we gotta find a different kind of rock. So I thought I would head south to where this, this marble is on the map and see if we can find anything different down there. Okay, there's some rhyolite up here. This stuff will do the trick. So what we want to do, if I understood properly, I'm gonna take that, and that, and that, and that gives us our raw rhyolite. Okay. Pig ate the pig ate the rye. What do we got here? Feed an animal some food to familiarize it. Hello, little friend. It's a little baby pig. It'll grow up in 9 months, apparently. Now, what we're supposed to do here, if I understand properly, is put some of the proper type of stone down. This will be right here. And then hit it with a hammer. Huh. Isn't that what it said? Right-click with the Terra Firma Craft hammer. There it is. Alright. Okay. Okay, I don't know how any of that works. I assume we put a hammer up here, though. Right? Probably something else over there, something else over there. Okay. Now we got that. Has that... Oh, okay, so that's opened up some of this stuff. A charcoal forge. 8 pieces of charcoal placed on the ground, surrounded by rock of any sort. Use of a charcoal pit. Now we're going to try to make ourselves a handstone. We need a stick. Or our sticks. Here's our sticks. I think this will allow us... What do we do? Do we put it down? I don't know what we do. Let's see. Okay, we might need both of these. But we got this smooth stuff, and I'm not sure how we go about getting the smooth stuff. Let's see, yeah, it just stays smooth. We need a chisel. Okay. Alright. We might as well do copper for this, right? There's an unfired copper chisel mold. And we're gonna need that in there. Now, I don't know how much copper I can get away with smelting at once. So we've got 2 ingots worth in there. And we're gonna go ahead and cook it up. My concern is not how much the vessels can hold. It's how fast I can get it out without it hardening. So we'll set it on fire. I want to replace most of my stone tools with copper. Oh, darn it, I did it again. There we go. Okay. Let's see how fast we can do this. Yellow, white. Okay, now it's yellow. Alright. We might be able to get away with more. Okay, I've got 3 ingots worth in now. Or 3 casts worth, or whatever the nomenclature is. We're going to cook it up. And while it's cooking, we're going to go ahead and get our little tools out. We'll finally have a chisel. There we go. And now we should be able to take some of this rhyolite. We'll need more, unfortunately. Be able to make it into smooth rhyolite. And that's awesome. Now what can we do with this? Okay, so we make the stairs and slabs with the chisel. Alright, alright. Okay, it's almost done. Let's see if we can do 3. Ooh, that's not helping. Alright, we got a hoe. There's yellow, white. We got a javelin head. Now we're going to get a shovel, I hope. So yellow. Yeah, seems fine. Seems fine. Okay, metal hoe at last. Really? Okay, that's fine. We got a metal weapon, which is, let's see, 4.25 versus 3. Yeah, that's a big difference. And then a shovel. Wonderful. Okay, it turns out we can use local materials. We don't need the super hard rock. That will give us a cairn. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. I guess we'll pop it outside. We're running out of room in there. And then what, we put this on top of it? Yeah. And then what? Let's see if the quest log will tell us. To crush graphite and kaolinite, you'll need a cairn. Let's see if this will tell us. The base of the cairn. Cairn needs a handstone. Point at the top, click the right button. Use the right button on the top to add items, and then use the... Okay, so maybe we need items in there for it to spin. Now, I believe... What do? We do this with a knife, right? Yeah, okay. That will be the end of our stone knife. Well, let's see. We got a bunch of wheat grain that probably doesn't stack with each other. Let's try the big set here, because you use this in the cairn, right? This will get us flour. Okay, it took some. And then we just hold down right click. Alright. Don't know how long this... Okay, it's already got one in there. Oh no, it took all 18. Okay, that's cool. Okay, it's done. Now, can I cook this stuff? Okay, I can make flatbread with water. I guess that's what we're gonna try to do. Let's see. We got some water, right? Now, can we just, yeah, okay. Expires in 7 days. This expires in 4 months. So I think we'll just make a little bit of this. We'll put the grain. Grain lasts a long time. Flour doesn't last as long as grain, so we should probably keep this in grain, but we should probably process the wheat and the barley and everything. All right, we're gonna have to make a knife. I do want to try out my nice new javelin. Of course, I'm swimming upstream here. Let's see if we can get past these salmon. All right, come on, you. Yeah, okay. It's a little tough because the fish ends up getting washed downstream, and sometimes it can go quite a distance. We might be interested in damming this. Oh, this is just the dough. We need to cook it up in here to get the most out of it. So let's do just that. Let's see here. Put a log in. Where's our fire starter? There it is. And once it's cooked, it lasts like 2 months, which is a lot better than the 7 days that the dough will last. You know, I guess it basically makes sense. Wheat flatbread. Awesome. Let's cook up some of this fish. Okay, and this stuff will last a good amount of time. I'm starting to run out of room. And you know, I think that's going to do it for this time, folks. We actually made a lot of progress today. Bread, metal tools, pretty big deal. I think between episodes, I'm going to start thinking about a bigger place. This will be a great little shack for the time being, but we need something better. That'll be next time. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you then.